Well, I'd say a couple things. I think if you looked at what's happened, I grew up in a town, Bloomsburg. When I was growing up, there was a carpet mill that had 2,000 workers. Today it has 200 workers, right? So what's happened in the last 30 years, the deindustrialization of America has really hurt working class families. It's taken away lots of great jobs. It's also made us really dependent on other countries for critical stuff like pharmaceuticals. 90% of the generics pharmaceuticals are made outside our borders in China and India and places like that. Or semiconductors, where our semiconductor industry is dependent on the world. So we need to bring those industries back home, both for creating great economic opportunity, but also for our national security. Now, some of that's going to happen easily, and some of that's going to happen over the longer run. And President Trump acknowledged that. I think the key is to give business leaders, and this is one of the things that came up on the roundtable, as much clarity as possible over how the tariffs are going to be rolled out as soon as possible so they can begin to make the investment decisions. I think when the private sector, I was a CEO, I was in the private sector for 25 years, when you have clarity, even if it's not exactly what you wanted, when you have clarity on what the future is going to look like to some degree, it allows you to make investment choices. And so I think the next step is to try to give that clarity. Some industries are going to be able to move very quickly. Some are going to take a little bit longer. And, I think getting our economy is back to a more robust industrial base, more of those kinds of jobs is a worthy goal, something that we should do. And if the real economy does well over time, the stock market is going to do just fine. The stock market is a follower of the real economy. If the real economy is doing well, then the stock market is doing fine.